Oh, so we're taking the bike out in hopes to go to a spot to just check about my handlebars getting put on here in this area. But I figured, what a great time to, man, these gloves haven't been worn in a while. They're all crunchy, crispy. Yeah, crunchy, crispy. Anyways, we're gonna go down there and see if they can go on. I figured it would be a great time, as good a time as any, if this I can get done up. Here we go. I think I'm all fogging up. If we can test the windshield. Well, yes, test the windshield on this bad boy, because things in the way here. Helmets, pictures. I can't see for crap. Okay, we got lots of room. Sort of, lots of room. Alright, we're coming out here. But yeah, we'll be able to see what this Klock Werks windshield is like. I've actually ridden it a bit already. So, we're going to head down to these guys. But we should be able to get an idea of, see if I can find the garage door opener. I know it's in here somewhere. There we go. Gloves, you know. Closing? Good. Excellent. Alright. We're going to go down there and get an idea what this windshield is like. Figured you guys could come with me. Why wouldn't you want to? Alright. My pant legs are all the way down. My windshield's all the way down. Exhaust is way louder now. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Alright, we're gonna head up to I'm gonna turn this down. Actually, I'll do this. There we go. The little Van Halen. Yes, anyways, this is all the way down. You guys can hopefully see how much I can see over it. Lots of sea over it, which is fantastic. You know, and this is the 14-inch, right? 14-inch wind thing. And I have to make sure I get down there in time because they close in like half an hour, and I think I'm like 15 minutes away. So, time. Hopefully, I don't get caught in any kind of traffic. That would suck a little bit. But I also hope that I can get a little bit up to speed. And I do notice, this is the big one, like my old windshield, right, it only came to, like, you guys can see it, like, kind of came to this, like, right here. So you get this extra piece over there. Now, when you lift it up, right, you guys can see here, you know, you still get that little crease in there, but that's not bad at all, right? It's good. When it's down, it looks super good. Now, the other thing I'm not used to, this is, I don't know if they call it like their dark smoke. I think they have a clear or light smoke and a dark. When, like, I got this from Tab Performance, because I ordered it all together with handlebars. I figured I'd get it from the same spot. It would save me on shipping, right? Anyways, the install was easy. The dark I have to get used to, for sure, because, I'm just tapping on buttons here, tapping on the wrong buttons, you know what it is. Yeah, I have to get used to the dark because it is, especially at night, you know, if you have it up and you're looking through it, it's dark. Ready? So let's just crank this up a little bit. Now the bonus is I can still see over it, but, like, the amount of wind now that is just pushed away from me is so much better. Now, I am going to get installed at some point in time my new handlebars. So those will bring my hands up here, which means I'm going to get a little bit more wind that kind of hits me in the hand now, right? For sure. So I'm going to get some hand guards just like I have on the Victory. I had those on, and I think I'm going to continue getting we'll get the exact same ones because they worked really well. I was very, very pleased with them, and they're not expensive, right? They're like 30 bucks or something like that. And I looked online to see if I could get or find like a white matte paint, because I think white handguards might look pretty sharp on this. They come as a smoke plastic, right? Like a smoke see-through, smoke transparent, which looks pretty cool as well. But I do think if I could get like a matte white, yes sir. What do you think? Should I stay with the smoked gray or should I get the matte white? We're gonna turn here. And you guys, this is if you're a long time viewer of this here channel, this is Dieppe. This is Dieppe, New Brunswick. So you're getting to see some new stuff. I'm not used to driving really like in the city that much because I'm so used to where I lived before. It was, you know, not very many people, country roads. Now it's traffic. There's actual traffic now. It may be a pain in the butt coming home because I think everybody's leaving downtown, which is beneficial for me now, but not beneficial for me when I'm coming back. Anyways, still up. I can see over top of it okay, right? Which is awesome. And then again, I can just bring this down wherever, right? Oh, it's so good. I'm super pleased with the 14-inch. Like, it's a fantastic height for me. Right, I think like I saw a lot of people that have this windshield on their Indians, you know, on the Chieftain or on the Roadmaster. Doesn't matter if it's the Dark Horse like I have or just the standard road horse, the Roadmaster. And a lot of people go for the 12, but I think it really depends on how long your torso is, right? So like I have a fairly long torso. That's where I get the majority of my height in because I'm 6'1". And definitely, you know, it's my legs aren't crazy short. Like if I get pants, usually I have no. Sometimes I'm stepping on the pant legs, right, because they're a little long. Because my legs are a little shorter, and my torso is long. But because of that, I was very unsure of the 12 because, like I said, when I measured the stock windshield, I think it was like 11 inches or maybe 11 and a half, somewhere in that range. And then of course I added the 2-inch windscreen that you could just clamp onto the top. So I was coming in around 13 inches, right? And I knew that when that was down, I could see over top for sure. So this being the 14. Yeah, it's good. So I would say if you're, you know, fairly long torso, or if you're 6 feet or higher, you know, taller, excuse me, the 14-inch shouldn't be too high by any means. And when it's down, like I said, like I'm easily looking over this, right? I don't need it to be any lower. If I were to actually take 2 inches off this, right, 2 inches, like she'd be down here. So, you know, that may be good for some if you want it down there, but I have no problems here. And if I were to bring this all the way up, right, take 2 inches off of it, she'd be down here, and she'd be probably closer to like my chin level, right, where it should be probably closer to like where your nose is, right, because you're supposed to just be able to look over top of it. So yeah, I think that's good. The big thing for me is when I had the stock, is that with the stock, I got good like wind protection, decent wind protection with the add-on to get wind up and over my helmet, right? It was decent. On the highway though, honestly, on the highway, even with that additional piece, if I had like this helmet on, for instance, and I had it open because it's a modular, or even if I didn't have it open and I just had my visor up like this, I could feel the wind kind of catching the visor. So I'd get this, not much, but I'd get a little bit of a vibration, which I definitely wasn't happy with. This not the case, right? Because I'm just as high, or maybe higher, but just as high. But because of that lip on there, right? That lip it does. It makes a huge difference. It just forces the wind more up than back, so you're able to get that wind up and over your helmet, which is great. And again, you know, nice long rides for me, especially this time of year where you're getting into the cold time of year, or you're possibly riding in the rain or caught this. Like this would have been great for the Sturgis trip this year, because two things, you know, we got a lot of days where you're just riding on the highway, and this would have been nice just for that wind protection. Two is that it would have been fantastic to help just kind of defend you against some of the rain, because we just got so much rain, and this would have been so nice to not have to deal with that rain coming through. And this is the issue that I'm concerned with right here, right? It says I'm supposed to arrive at 4:50, so I sure do hope I can get there in time, because if not, that's gonna suck. All I need to do is get in the door, 4:50. So anyways, I'm going to just kind of let this run as I slowly make my way through. We're in Moncton now, just so you know, Dieppe, Moncton, and I think it's Riverview where we're ending up. To me, it's just kind of all Moncton area, but it's 3 separate areas. So I'm gonna let this run, and of course, once we get there, we'll cross our fingers that they're actually still open. 4:51. I may have to. It's only 6.5 kilometers. I may have to give it a little bit more punch. If the road allows me to open this up a bit, we shall see. You know, on a side note, I just don't understand traffic sometimes. I'm gonna turn this back off, hold on. Like I don't understand traffic sometimes. Like you get to a section, like it's been like bumper to bumper to bumper, then you get to a light and it's like just, it's clear. Like why was there traffic? I don't get it. Like what caused it? You know what it is? It's people that are impatient, that are just like, they're in the wrong lane, and then they're like, I'm gonna get in front of everybody. So they end up coming in that lane there, and they get up to the front and they're forcing themselves over. So this lane has to stop to kind of let people in, and where this should be nice and fast moving like this, you get this mess, right? Absolute mess. Watch me just lift this up right there. Nothing. There's no wind. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm not going fast by any means, but even when I'm going faster, I find that the faster you go, the more it just pushes wind up and over, you know? You can just feel it, like there's no wind. You can hear it. You lose that, like that wind blowing sound. You know what I'm talking about? It's gone. So good. It's so good. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm like, man, I wish I would have put this windshield on all my bikes, you know. The Victory would have been nice with this one on it too. Anyways, I got to turn here, but then I don't know where I have to turn after. I'm going with this guy. Oh, we get an advance or delayed or something. Come on. You can do it. I'm going through the circle up here. This guy can, you know, it'd be lovely if he wanted to go faster, but no. Everybody else seems to want to go faster than the guy in this lane. Come on, fella. Ready? Sorry. Going around, I kind of have to. Red light, that's okay. Time is of the essence. Now, it said there was a traffic circle up here, but now I don't know. And I don't even know which lane I should be in. I might want to be in that lane. It says like in 1.5 kilometers be in the traffic circle, but I don't see a traffic circle here. I have a feeling I should be in the left hand or the right hand lane. I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna go this way, I think. Yep, I'm going this way. These guys are all turning. So loud. Oh, the bike's so loud with this exhaust. But when it's not revving, not loud, you know? That's kind of nice. Am I going to make it? 4:55. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. I picked wisely with this lane. Oh, yes. All right. Anyways, you guys, you guys know my thoughts on this. Now, I may just continue this video a little bit just to see if I can get out on the highway when I'm coming back. Because if I can get out on the highway, you guys get another idea. But I've ridden on the highway with it up, and yeah, fantastic. Now, I think if I were to do it again, and I'll probably get used to the dark smoke tint, whatever this is, but I've always used a clear visor, windshield, whatever it is. So something to get used to, but personal preference, right? Totally personal preference. Anyways, let's see if I can get there. Still says 4:55. They close at 5. We shall see. Alright, let's see if they're still open. That's them right there. It says trailer store, but it's also a motorcycle shop. So I'm going to see if I can hop in there and see if I can get there before they close. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Come on, it still says open on the door. Oh yes, 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 yes. Alright, so we got into the shop just before they closed. As you can see, they're closed now, and excellent. So what we're going to do is head home, and I think what I'm going to do is I found a route that takes me along the highway. So that is also good. So we can do a quick little highway test. I think that'll be nice. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty, let's do this. There's a curb there. Make sure I watch for it, because I don't want to go over the curb. That would suck. Suck a whole lot, actually. Alright. Excellent. Alright. Hopefully this gets me away from some of the traffic. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but we shall find out, I guess. Alright, I will continue talking to you guys once we get to the highway. Yes? Yes. Alright, we get a bit of a run here, so let's pop this all the way up. Ready? Oh yeah, like no wind coming in at me at all. I don't know if you guys can see much, but no problem. It's just like flying through here, right? I think I should probably get in the other lane. We're just coming across here because that one exits. So hopefully we can get up to speed again soon. They're not the greatest drivers in this area. I am going to say that. Like, these are like massive traffic circles. Like their circumference is just so big, right? Like their diameter or whatever it is. And like people are just like going, I don't know, I don't understand why people have such difficulties and issues with traffic circles. It's very strange, but they do. They just can't figure it out. Anyways, I am in a bubble, you know, which is super nice. Ready? Okay, let's see where this. Oh yeah, like it's really nice, right? Really nice in regards to that wind protection, especially if I sit back here and kind of get myself right in behind the windshield, right down here. There's a little bit of wind in this area, but definitely not much. Like there's a lot of protection inside here, which is so good, you know. So, and I'm doing right now 123, so plenty of protection. If I were to bring my windshield down, of course, not so much protection for sure, right? Anyways, that's it. That's it. You guys are seeing through my windshield. Awesome. It's so good, and especially on the Indians, where you have the ability to raise and lower your windshield. It is such a nice you know, feature. So that this 14-inch is plenty low when I bring it down here, right? And when it's up nice and high, if I'm on the highway, I have no problems lifting it all the way up and really just putting myself inside a bubble, you know. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with my purchase, and I'm looking forward to using this with this bike. Alright guys, that's it for me. I don't even know where this road is bringing me out of, but Well, I guess we'll find out. All right, guys. See you next video.